Radiant team ban.
Hello everybody, my name is Cool. I'm bringing you guys the, another match inside of the Man Up 2.0 tournament. As you guys can see right there, I totally need to keep reading my overlays. SPG presents Man Up 2.0. SPG stands for South Paw Gaming. They have so proudly or so happily brought together this tournament, brought a whole bunch of people to play against each other, and I totally finally have my stuff down together. I actually need to go change a few things in my overlay, but I'll be doing that while I'm talking about the picks and bands and stuff. So my name's Cool. I actually have somebody who's going to be doing stats as well. I don't think he wanted to actually, or he or she actually wanted to cast or anything, but they will be popping up stats randomly, so be on the lookout for those. I'll definitely comment on those whenever they do pop up, because stats are always awesome. Everybody loves to be Bruno, except for Bruno. I'm pretty sure Bruno doesn't want to be Bruno. Sad Bruno. So let's go ahead and talk about the bans and picks. We see a Barrow band, a Visage band, we see a Lifestealer, and we also see a Wisp band. And as far as those bands go, those are pretty much standard bands all around the board, all across the board. Quick thing to say about each one: Barrow, Sticky Napalm OP, Visage, Laguna Blade level 1 with the Soul Assumption charges, Lifestealer, still OP in the tri-lane. He can, oh, not OP, still pretty strong in the tri-lane. Wisp, really strong with the relocate game. So that's pretty much one-liners that you can say about each one that pretty much makes them ban-worthy. As far as the pickups that we see, because these guys are moving really fast, we have Stay Free on the side of the Dire side, we have Rewind on the side of the Radiant side, and Stay Free pick up right off the back of Darkseer, and they pick up an Alchemist, and we also and on Rewind they pick up the Treant Protector, who is now officially a standard ban. Living Armor just makes anybody tanky for no reason, and it allows anybody to dive at early levels. So he's picked up on the side of Rewind. They also picked up an Anti-Mage as well. I think I saw one of the games they played last time. I don't remember if Anti-Mage was there, but I do think that last time they played Anti-Mage, he wasn't really like a big presence in the fight. He was just there at the end and killing things, and the team pretty much already won already. But I don't remember clearly if that was actually that game or just a random pub that I was watching, because I get my things mixed up sometimes, or all the time, so I don't know. We'll find out soon. We'll find out soon to see what they do with Anti-Mage. But as far as I see it, Anti-Mage was first or second pick worthy, or fourth pick worthy. So they obviously want to do something pretty interesting with them. Anti-Mage is a very versatile carry, despite the fact that a lot of people see, oh, Anti-Mage, he's probably going to play carry, like it's a super hard carry, farm for 40 minutes and do this. No, that is not the only box that Anti-Mage can be in. Anti-Mage it's a carry of multiple flexibilities, I guess that's the way you want to put it. To the point to where Anti-Mage, he can actually become a push style Anti-Mage, which basically he just builds a whole bunch of, well, okay, not builds a whole bunch of, he's pretty much like whenever his team fights down the bottom, he just goes to another random lane and just pushes the lane and kills things, and then he can jump out whenever he wants to, because Blink just gives him so much mobility, so much escapability that nobody can really punish him because he just moves so fast. He's still mobile. I think honestly there's a build that people have talked about. It's like a trollish build, but you can definitely do it. Blink Dagger Force Staff Anti-Mage. It's basically like the ultra mobile Anti-Mage, which I think I honestly think if you do that, you're crazy. You obviously want to lose the game, but he can do that. He can be in that push role. He can also be in the mid-game team fight role, which is basically he just builds a whole bunch of very cheap damage items, like a Ring of Aquila, like a Poor Man's Shield, maybe a Vanguard if he wants to just be a little more survivable, and then get involved in those mid-game fights like at the 20-minute mark, as opposed to just waiting until the 40-minute mark to kill everything. So Anti-Mage is very versatile. He doesn't, just because he's picked early doesn't necessarily force him into a certain box of style or play style. He can actually do any of those things that he wants to do. And of course the last one is the 40-minute farm everything and kill all your people at the 50-minute mark Anti-Mage, or the 3 a.m. as some people like to call it. So as far as the rest of the bands, we see a Puck band, we also see a Prophet band and a Queen of Pain band. As far as the Queen of Pain and Prophet band, Prophet, he's the anti-push to the counter-push that Anti-Mage would be providing, so that could kind of tell the sleight of hand that Rewind's going to be going for. They could be going for a push strat. It's not unlikely. And the people who are good versus a push strat are people who have a high mobility and people who can actually push back, which is like a Prophet and a Tinker. Queen of Pain, she has a relatively high mobility. Wisp has a high mobility, so pretty much anybody like if Anti-Mage is off in the lane, pushing the lane by himself, then he can pretty much get caught out. We'll have to see who the Rewind do decide to pick up next, if they do decide, or if they're going for a push strat. But it's looking like it could be a push strat. I'm just going to go ahead and call it now so I can get on record. Puck is banned out. Rubik is banned out. Rubik looks like, or Rubik kind of tells me that Stay Free might want to go for some super big ulti like a Magnus ulti, so they can have that team fight. Pretty much just flat out win the team fight, even if there's an Anti-Mage with a lot of farm. If he's stunned up, he can't do anything. And if he doesn't have a heart or a BKB, he really can't do anything. He'll probably just die before he's able to blink away.
10 seconds remaining.
But Rubik being a nice little counter to Magnus / Enigma / Tidehunter / people with big ultis that you don't want stolen. Even a Weaver. Rubik is pretty annoying to a Weaver because Rubik can still Sakuchi himself and be just as annoying as Weaver is, except for he does less damage. But he's a little bit more useful as far as utility goes with that telekinesis. All that aside, he's banned out. Doesn't matter. We don't care. Puck is banned out as well. Puck is a really solid mid. Puck does really well versus... does really well versus a number of mids. Queen of Pain's one of them, of course, because Puck can basically phase shift those Shadow Strikes. Or Shadow Daggers. Whatever it's called. The dagger thing. Puck is also really nice versus a... Well, I can't think of any other mids versus Puck. Sorry. Excuse my ignorance, guys, but I don't play mid often, and I totally like all you see nowadays is either Puck mid, Queen of Pain mid, or OD mid, and it's or Razor sometimes. Sometimes. But Puck, long story short, Puck can dodge a lot of things, and Puck can do a lot of damage. She has a lot of control in these big team fights that do break out. That also might be another reason why they decided to ban that out. Because typically, like, just to give you guys a little mindset of what players are thinking when they go into the bans and picks in captain's mode, like competitively, that is, not just like random pub stuff. They're not so much picking heroes that they want to play. They're more so picking strats that they want to play. If they want to play a push strat, then they pick heroes that are really good at pushing, like a Lestrak, or like a Nature's Prophet, or like an Anti-Mage, if you want to play them like that. If they're going for a more 4 defend 1 type strat, then they go for a whole bunch of people who have outstanding CC and really good ways to keep their carry alive, and then they pick this super strong carry like a Faceless Void, or maybe a Spectre even, or even a Medusa if they really want to go for that. Well, they can't pick Medusa, but you know what I mean, you get my point. So that's what they're thinking, and based on that thinking, I'm seeing a 4 Protect 1. Actually, no, I'm not even seeing that. I'm seeing like a whole bunch of semi-carries on the side of the Stay Freeze team. As far as the side of Rewind, I mean, it definitely could be a 4 Protect 1 type style. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a 4 Protect 1 type style, because you have a Lich, you have a Shadow Demon, you have a Treant Protector, you have an Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage will be the main carry for the team. Shadow Demon, Lich, and Treant Protector, they're just basically there for crowd control plus keeping Anti-Mage alive, specifically Treant Protector and Shadow Demon. Lich, he's just there for the big team fight presence. His ulti, 10 bounces, even at level 1, does a crap ton of damage. A metric crap ton of damage. I really do hope we see a Crystal Maiden as well on the side of Stay Free, because they could use a Crystal Maiden versus an Anti-Mage. Just basically somebody to stop Anti-Mage from blinking away. If Anti-Mage can't blink, then he's dead. OD would be a nice pickup as well. Stay Free doesn't necessarily have a mid like carved out in stone, so they still need a mid. So they probably want to keep OD for themselves if they want to go for OD, or they could potentially go for a Slark if they really want to. I mean, heck, they can go for whatever they want. As far as their strategy goes, it looks like they're going for, well, get Alchemist all the free farm he possibly can get. Let Weaver snowball out of control, and Bane and Darkseid will be there to help determine the tempo of the game. And whoever the last pick is, more likely will be the mid. And OD's banned out. Sad days. So they're going to be going for another mid. Who else could they go for? You know, this is pretty bad. I should know my mids. Hold on. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable behavior from a caster, guys. I apologize. I totally need to go back to caster school or something.
10 seconds remaining.
So I'll just do a quick little Google search. Dota 2 mids, because Google solves everything. Am I right? Nyx Assassin, of course. All right, so we got. Oh, whoa. Control F mid. Ah, Clockwork. Okay, Clockwork can go mid. See who else. Oh, TA, of course. Storm Spirit. Holy crap. Okay, Storm Spirit might be the pickup. I'm seeing the Storm Spirit. Fingers crossed. Come on, Cool Blue be right. If Cool Blue's right with this one, I'm just gonna stop casting, and go eat my crab legs that I know we have downstairs. Because my parents are making crab legs while I'm casting. It's like, come on, you just torture me. So I have to keep casting. Oh darn. Alright, Chin is the last pickup. I called it wrong. Looks like we're going to be seeing either mid Bane or mid Weaver. We could potentially see a mid Alchemist, but I don't think he'll be getting much versus a Lich, who I think is going to be going mid for Rewind. Actually, no, take it back. Treant Protector will be going solo. Anti-Mage plus Shadow Demon plus Lich will be the tri-lane in somewhere either offensive or defensive. Highly likely it will be defensive tri-lane, as in they'll be in their safe lane running a tri-lane. And the Dire or Stay Free could potentially run an offensive tri-lane or pseudo tri-lane where Bane plus Weaver plus Chin in the
Reserve
enemy
time.
jungle. Or actually no, plus Chin in their no, that's a safe lane. That is a safe draw lane. I mean, pseudo aggressive, I guess, put it that way. Bane plus Weaver plus Chin in the enemy jungle. I mean, that could work out, but it's really risky because Chin will probably get picked off a lot by whoever decides to roam from mid to bottom and just find him in the jungle and say, "Oh, a wild Chin appears." Chin uses Chin uses flop.
10
Was it flop?
seconds remaining.
No, Chin uses splash. It does 0 damage. Pikachu
5
uses shock.
seconds
It does
remaining.
20,000 damage. Chin faints.
Mirana.
Mirana's a pickup as well, so we will be seeing a mid Mirana. That means we're going to be seeing a lot of ganks happen this game. I'm pretty excited about that. We're also going to be seeing some awesome smoke gank type stuff. And when I say smoke gank, of course, I don't actually mean smoke gank. I mean a Mirana ulti gank, of course, because her ulti is pretty much a free smoke gank every, was it 120 seconds or 160 seconds? 140. Actually, no, technically 120 is there. But 140. Of course, it's every number except for the one that I said, right? Darn it, Dota. This is why I'm bad at Dota, guys. This is why I decided to just say, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna cast and tell you guys what you should do, because I know I can't do it myself. And that's all I got here. Anyway, enough about my life story and my trials and tribulations and how somebody stole candy from me when I was a baby.
10 seconds remaining.
I still want that Snickers bar. See, there's a story here. There's
5
really a story
seconds
here, but I'm not going
remaining.
to tell you guys the story because it distracts from the whole entire thing that we're seeing, which is my overlay is not correct. Cool, that means I have to go edit the scene real fast. Sorry, you guys in Dota TV don't care what I'm talking about, but I do. There we go. That
Prepare
looks
for
professional.
battle.
That looks professional. Let's stop while I'm ahead. Alright, so I'm going to do an introduction starting on the side of the Dire, which is Stay Free side. We have Corey on that Alchemist. Moving over to the person on the pink, we have PPD, not PDD, or PGG, LOL. PPD on that Bane. A lot of letters, I know. We have Inso on that Weaver. Moving over to the Chin, we have Hit Slaps on him. Yeah, Chin's a dude, okay. On him. Moving over to Darkseer, we see Muda. Hold on. It's... yeah, Muda. On that Darkseer. So Muda X3. It's like Sing X2. Or actually that's Muda X... what is that for? Yes, 4. Muda X4. Meanwhile, we see the whole entire Radiant side just chilling out up top saying, hey, let's go for a free first blood. Anti-Mage will be going for the super farm type Anti-Mage. He has himself... or he hasn't got pulled any regen, which is not going to be that big of an issue. He has a poor mage shield, so he's not going to be feeling anything anyway. And it's also Treant Protector, so you don't really need to be pulled regen when Treant Protector is going to have a living armor. As far as introduction, starting on the side of the other team, which is Rewind, sorry. Team Rewind, we see Sigma on that Lich. Moving over to Mirana, we see Exodius. Not Exodiel, but Exodius on that Mirana. On this Shadow Team, we see Double Man on him. Moving over to Treant Protector, we see, oh jeez, okay, Ardipicus. Sure, Ardipicus, we'll go with it. We'll just go with it. I've learned through the art of dance that if you just go with it, nobody cares. Moving over to Anti-Mage, you see TTT, and that pretty much rounds out the introduction on the whole entire map. As far as the lane matchups go, of course we're going to see Mirana mid versus a Weaver mid. Okay, this will be interesting. Long story short, if Weaver gets hit with the arrow, he's dead. That's really about it. Mirana Starstorm, jeez, one of those things. It's going to do quite a bit. And actually, hold on, we're going to be seeing some interesting things. So we got a dual lane mid, essentially. Or maybe not, Bane was just passing through. He was just passing through. As far as the top lane goes, we have a Suicide Solo Lich. Whoa, okay, this is interesting. I totally would have called a Treant Protector Suicide, but these guys want to get a few kills down his bottom lane. I can tell. They're going to be going up against a Darkseer down bottom, and actually, they won't be able to kill him. What I was going to say is that Treant Protector could throw his Leech Seed. Yeah, throw his Leech Seed on top of somebody and slow him down, and they can possibly go for a kill then. But Darkseer, he can surge away. He doesn't care. He gives 0 cares about it. Alright, so as far as the top lane matchup goes, like I said, Suicide Solo Lane Lich versus an Alchemist plus a few other supports. There's a Bane up here, and there's also Chin technically is up here. He's not really here. He's in the jungle because he's a jungler. That's what Chin does, like a boss. Moving over to the down bottom lane, we see the tri-lane of a Anti-Mage Darkseer plus a Treant Protector versus a lone Darkseer who all he can do is collect gold. Very sad Darkseer. And it's only level 1 Iron Shell, so it's not going to do much. So instead, he's going to do the very smart thing, the very productive thing for his team, and stack Ancients. So that way, whenever Alchemist does build his Battle Fury, which these guys do favor the Battle Fury build, we saw it last time. They decided to build a Battle Fury for Alchemist. That'll be a lot of free farm for him. That'll be a lot of gold all at once, and also it'll be a lot of XP for the supports as well. So Darkseer doing, like I said, doing a really good job of this. Making himself useful despite the fact that he can't really go to his lane safely and go for kills. Meanwhile, we got Lich getting caught in the worst possible way. Alchemist getting a stun all charged up. It will be thrown on top of Lich's head. Lich is going to be getting healed up by Treant Protector, but that armor is gone. Living armor, no. Why you know live? And Lich needs one more attack. There we go. Alchemist picks it up. First blood goes to Corey on that Alchemist. Sigma not feeling too happy about that. TP is instantly back in because he wants to make sure he collects XP, denies a creep, and that pretty much ends it. Alright, so as far as logical things to speak of really fast before we see anything interesting happen, the main reason, there's been talk, of course, why people pick Lich, and I actually asked this question myself because Lich, from what I've seen, has been like, he's pretty much you pick him, he dies a lot, and he throws his ulti, and maybe he gets a kill here or there. That's really about it. But the main reason why you pick Lich in almost any type of lane composition is because you want to win your lane. That's it. That's the only reason. You want to win your lane. After that, Lich becomes a walking support. He's a support, it makes sense. But he just pretty much walks around, throws out his Frost Blast, gives free armor to everybody, and throws his ulti whenever he needs to. And if he can throw his ulti at the perfect time, he can get a lot of kills. That's really about it. But with Lich, the reason why it wins your lane, flat out wins your lane, is because Lich can use Sacrifice on a friendly creep, and deny that whole entire creep's worth of experience and gold to whoever's trying to farm it up, which in this case is Alchemist. So really what that translates to down the line is that at hold on, we see Weaver taking a lot of damage. There we go. Never mind, Weaver's fine. He has a bottle, but he did take quite a bit of damage. So like I was saying, what that translates to down the line is like, say at the 10-minute mark, because creeps spawn every 30 seconds. 10-minute mark, that's 20 waves of creeps on both sides. Let's assume Lich gets one sacrifice off every single time on every wave. That's essentially 20 creeps that Alchemist is not getting XP for. That's 20 creeps he's not getting HP or gold for. And actually, we will be seeing another game happen on top of Sigma. Bane throws out a sleep. Lich throws out his Frost on top of Corey, so Corey won't be able to chase, and Sigma will be able to make out this one alive. Meanwhile, we got hit slaps on that chin, coming around the corner. Trying to see if we can catch him, but that Frost Blast was vital. I don't think he had Frost Blast last time, or maybe he did, but he didn't get it off in time. And that was vital to him surviving because Alchemist would have got in position to body block, and that was a dead Lich. Just showed you guys the power of body blocking. Brought to you by South Paw Gaming, of course. Sorry, dude, I had to throw in a shout out to my sponsors. That's all I have to say. Or sorry, not the sponsors, but the people who sponsor the tournament. So I guess my sponsor then. We see a wraparound gang coming on top of Sigma. Sigma will be going down. We got a stun coming out from Alchemist. We also have the tornado coming. We got the TP support coming in the form of Shadow Demon. Beautiful disruption, but I think Lich is still dead. At least Shadow Demon showed up though, and Lich gets his another sacrifice off. At least he got the sacrifice off. That's denied gold. That's not necessarily much denied experience. Yeah, sure, it denies by half for everybody except for Alchemist. Gives him about a half and a foot or something like that. But he still got a sacrifice off, so that means it's on cooldown while he's dead, and that won't be a wasted sacrifice. Sacrifice is kind of like a hand of Midas if you want to look at it that way. Meanwhile, we have, oh my gosh, Shadow Demon goes down. That's not good at all. Chin's able to pick up the kill of that. Tornado OP, please nerf. Please nerf, and Radiant's top tower does go down. So that's making less room for Anti-Mage to farm if Anti-Mage does decide to come up top and farm up things. Speaking of which, Anti-Mage, TT on that Anti-Mage is going to be going for, well, this could be either a Vanguard or going straight for his Battle Fury. Could be either or. Meanwhile, on the backside, we got Ardip. I shall call you Ardip. We have Ardip on the Treant Protector, getting his living armor. Wow, actually, it's not taking his living armor down. Oh. Really? I didn't realize that. Okay. Anyway, he might be going down to the Iron Shell. Just needs one more tick of damage. Holy crap, so close. Anti-Mage trying to go for the kill. He will be able to get the kill on top of that Darkseer. Will he be going down? No, he will not be going down. Holy crap. That just happened. Intelligent things to say about that. Wow. That's all I have to say about that. Darkseer pretty much had the kill on top of Treant Protector. I thought his living armor was going to get burned off. But apparently Iron Shell doesn't burn off the living armor, but you learn new things every day, who thought? But yeah, Treant Protector able to stay alive because that Darkseer did go down because Anti-Mage does have this, he only has 1 point of his mana burn. It's 1 point more than Darkseer expected, and Darkseer had no mana for Surge away, so he just tried to turn around a man fight, and Anti-Mage won the man fight because he has a stout shield, and he also has a ring of health, of course. Training Protector sending out more heals. Finally we got Devilman on that Shadow Demon rotating down bottom. And mid, hold on, mid. We might see something happen on mid. We have Inso, just run away a little bit. We got support in the form of Lich in the backside. And we have, do we have an abandonment? Yeah, we have abandonment on the top lane. Lich looks like he wants to go for a Frostblast inside of Weaver to go for the kill, but it won't be enough. We actually got Pinks going down bottom. These guys want to go for the kill on top of Darkseer. Shadow Demon can throw his disruption, and a lot of times what you want to do as a Shadow Demon when you're playing against a Darkseer, specifically against a Darkseer, is that you want to wait for Darkseer to surge and then throw your disruption. So that way you waste was it 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds of his surge, which means less time for him to actually run away and less distance he can actually put between you and the people chasing him. Smoke of the Seat used up by the supports. These guys are going to go rotate mid, try to see if they can go for a kill on top of Weaver. That's going to be quite a tall order without any... Oh, never mind, they have a sentry. Darn. Gosh darn it, Shadow Demon, you're so prepared. Darn you, Devilman. Darn you. Region Rune activated by Inso. Inso is level 6, which will be vital in this next engagement because he might be going down here soon. We got Sentry Wars already placed inside the lane. These guys are preparing for the kill on top of Weaver. But if there's a delay on the stuns, if there's a delay on everything between... or before Weaver can actually throw out his ulti, then there we go. Hold on, actually no, we had disruption used by Shadow Demon. I don't think these guys will be able to get the kill. He can throw his ulti, or Weaver can pop his ulti if he really needs to. Sentry will place as well. Mirana was not ready. If Mirana was in position to throw an arrow, that might have been a dead Weaver, but Weaver should be fine. Relapse is up, or is off, or time lapse, not relapse. That's something else. Time lapse is, like I said, he does have it available, and he does have the mana for it right now, so he's pretty much fine. Meanwhile, Chin and PPD, or Hitches Slaps, and PPD are just hanging out in the jungle. As far as item progression goes, because we have a free-form Alchemist up top, Alchemist, like I said, is building that Battle Fury. Antimage is building Battle Fury as well. Antimage should be able to out-farm... oh, hold on. Well, actually, I take it back. Hold on. That's actually an interesting. We got... Wow. Shadow Demon melting. Bane ulti plus Chin penance pretty much ended the life of him. Meanwhile, Inso pops his ulti just to get a little bit more HP back. We have Sigma going to be going down here with the Gemini attack coming out from Weaver. Brain Stab help out as well as far as nuking out the HP. And really, this whole entire engagement, the reason why the Dire are winning so handily, Stay Free are winning so handily, is mainly because the supports on the side of Radiant don't really have all that much levels. Look at the
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Shadow Demon worth 82 gold. His net worth 82 gold. Chin ulti thrown out. He is getting chased up top. He will not be going down, so he's fine. But he was getting chased. And the Chin ulti did save his life. It looked like did he heal him up completely? I think Chin's ulti pretty much healed him up completely.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh no, I lied. Sorry, those were two totally different teams. Whoa. Pardon my French, guys, but I am totally wrong. Yeah, Chin ulti just went out for a casual heal. Maybe someone was in trouble. I wasn't paying attention. I don't really know. I just saw Chin, or I just heard Chin ulti. I assumed it was on the Shadow Demon who was getting chased up top, but it was not. It was not. Sorry, guys. Maybe Chin used it to heal his creeps. That's what it was. And he does have a nice little army of creeps. He has a Hellbear Smasher or Ursa Warrior, whichever you want to call it. Centaur Conqueror or just a Centaur. He has a Dark Troll Summoner or a Dark Troll Warlord, whichever you want to call it. I mean, they change the names every other week. You know, I'm sorry. I would throw some pop culture joke in here, but I don't have any jokes to throw in, so sorry.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I know. Insert Justin Bieber joke here. Maybe that'll work. Maybe nah, okay, it won't work. So as far as what's going on around the map, sorry, as far as item progression around the map, that's something to say. We see Anti-Mage, he has his Battle Fury pretty much built. He is 200 gold away from that. Meanwhile, Alchemist's Battle Fury is actually completed. He will have it come to him. Mirana ulti is used. That's pretty much the smoking. These guys, let's see what they'll be going for. They're rotating down bottom, trying to see if they can catch anybody. We got Muda, or not Muda. Hitches Slaps will be getting hit up first, and that's probably the one they will actually want to kill. He'd be easiest to kill. Meanwhile, we got Bane throwing his ulti right on top of Exodus. Exodus melting on that Mirana. Easy kill is easy. And then now we got Lich Sigma in the wrong place at the wrong time. He wishes he was level 6. He really needs level 6. That would have been a perfect time for him to throw his ulti. Chin's creeps bounce, or the ulti bounce off Chin's creeps. Everybody else is taking all the damage. We've got Weaver actually doing quite a bit of damage. Wow. Oh no, I take it back. It's not that Weaver was doing quite a bit of damage. It's the fact that Shadow Demon doesn't have that much HP to begin with. He only has I think he only has maybe 600 HP at best. Weaver pretty much just killed him or hit him. Wow, that's okay. So pretty much every auto attack Weaver was hitting or killing. Sorry, every auto attack Weaver was taking out Shadow Demon's health by 100, and he had double damage himself. That's what it was too. Meanwhile, Exodius getting the arrow on top of Inso. Inso does go down. Beautiful arrow coming up from Mirana. All the damage from everybody else able to follow up. Kill Weaver fast enough. If you can nuke Weaver down fast enough, you can kill him easily. Meanwhile, we got Sigma on that lich. He might be in a little bit of trouble. He has his ulti up, but he has no mana for it. He needs to just go and back away, save him from mana. Darkseid picking up a kill on top of the iron, with the Iron Shell. We got PPD run away from his own illusions. He doesn't want to be in this world anymore. Meanwhile, we got Sigma getting chased by Muda on that Darkseer, and we also got Chin's Troll Roller throwing out the net. There's an arrow to, or sorry, there's a Starfall to fall from Mirana, and these guys will back away. Tree protects his tree protects his armor, living armor, helping out Lich stay alive. And Anti-Mage shows up from middle of nowhere, gets ulti all on top of Darkseer, easiest kill of his life. And he has his Battle Fury up as well, so he's getting ready to go into his farm mode. Will we see 3 AM is a big question. I really do hope we see 3 AM. Which basically Anti-Mage builds a man style. I mean, he's probably going to build a man style at some point in the game. But the question is, when will we see 3 AM? Will we see him early? Will we see him late? Or maybe we'll see him, well, technically 3 AM is early, but to some people it's late. Depending on how long you stayed alive. Or stayed awake. No, not alive. Arrow from Mirana will hit on top of her creep. Alchemist, sorry, Corey on the Alchemist is just getting a little bit lucky there. He was totally walking the last hit that creep, but then he backed away at the last second and the arrow didn't miss. Mechanism purchased by Chin and yeah. Wow, that sounded disgusting. Holy crap. Anyway, Butcher travel up on Darkseid. That means he can push all lanes. He's going to be that pusher that his team needs to keep Anti-Mage in check. Because Anti-Mage is going to go. What Anti-Mage is going to do at this current point in time, because he has Battle Fury up, is he's going to do rotate down to a lane. Like he's doing, like so. Thank you, Anti-Mage, for demonstrating. He's going to rotate to a lane, kill everything in that lane, and then go into the jungle and then kill everything in the jungle. And then rinse and repeat. That's what he's going to do over and over and over and over and over and over again. Until he gets his gold. Until he gets 6 slotted. I don't know. Medallion of Courage up on Weaver. That's another thing to point out too. I totally missed that completely up. That's basically more damage for Weaver. That's really nice, especially with the Gemini attack. And especially considering the fact that Weaver is so evasive to begin with, it's not going to be that big of a pain for him. But we got Roshan getting done right now. This is probably one of the most unexpected Roshans I've seen in my entire life. The whole Rewind are going to get caught off guard quickly when they see that Roshan's been falling. Meanwhile, we got Anti-Mage gonna go back into the jungle, blink away. These guys do know that the typical warpath right after Roshan is to use it to march into the enemy's jungle, whether it be through the ancient sides. I forgot I can draw the map. Whether it be through this way or whether it be through that way. But we see people rotating around the side. Mirana ulti is used. Arrow will hit. Oh my gosh, it's barely missing the Alchemist. Alchemist does get disrupted. I think he will be stunning himself once he comes out. Unless he throws as fast as he can. No, he stuns himself. Corey goes down. Aegis popped already. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage on the backside trying to kill out the supports. He kills off the Bane, and there's a lot of damage getting done to Hitch's slaps. And on that Chin, Aegis is already used. That's another big thing to point out. Sigma will be going down to the Darkseid's Iron Shell, and we got the fight still happening around the corner. I'm not too sure where they're focused, but so much is going on the map. And Snow's ulti was already used, and he's trying to bottle charge up so he can heal up. We have Exodius on that Mirana trying to run away. She does have a leap. She will be leaping, but it can't disjoint that. It cannot disjoint the stun coming out from Alchemist. So Unstable Concoction does still hit. Meanwhile, we have TT on the Anti-Mage. Really needs to get out of here. And I think Weaver should be able to finish him off. There's a Medallion of Courage used by Weaver. The auto attack did miss, but the Beetle still punch him in the face. Come on, Beetle, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Beetle. Oh. Nah, Beetle can't do it. Shadow Blade up on Alchemist. Holy crap, guys. Things just got interesting. So Shadow Blade on Alchemist. What that basically means is that the supports are going to have to buy sentries. And actually, no, supports are going to buy sentries anyway because of Weaver. But what that basically means is that they're really going to have to buy sentries now. Because if Alchemist gets well, if he does what he's doing right now, which is Shadow Blade plus charge up his stun, he can charge it to full duration, throw a stun on top of somebody like Anti-Mage and kill him. And I mean, it's almost like these guys are listening to me or something. They better not be listening to me.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Because that would be cheating. Bane trying to build a 4-staff. 4-staff would be really nice for him to have. Moving on to Darkseer. Boots of Travel are up on him. Also Soaring. And Weaver, Medallion of Courage. Yeah, not much to say about that. Anywho. Hold on. Whoa, okay, share content. Sorry, wrong button. Too many buttons on the screen. I don't know which one to press. Meanwhile, looking at the... Wow, wrong thing. Looking at the items... Again, just for one last time, Vladimir's often coming up with Anti-Mage, so he's going for more of a mid-game style. I think that's more of a result of what he's facing as opposed to what he wants to go for. I really do think that he wants to go for his Manta style. But, I mean, there's no way he's going to be able to build up a Manta style and not have any form of survivability to survive the fights, because he can pretty much die like that. As you saw, Alchemist just pretty much took him out all easy. Like, Mirana built himself a Mantis style of her own, so that'll be pretty cool. The Yasha will be really nice as well. We got the courier coming to the jungle. I think the Radiant did seal with the Sentry Ward and said, hey, with the Observer Ward, and said, hey, somebody's in the jungle. They're pinging, saying somebody warded the high ground right over there. Saying, hey, somebody warded here, we need a D-ward. But nobody's warded there. I also got pings coming on the map. Goal graph, because I totally neglected to look at the goal graph in the past few matches. The goal graph does show us heavily in favor of the Dire. That's really the result of not only tower build, but hero kills as well. They're ahead in both of them. The ganks that they've been doing have been successful for the most part. They have lost minimal. They have lost a few things, but they have lost minimal, like I said. Sigil placed down by Sigma. He instantly saw the fact that he took damage from that, and he's actually going to turn around and throw his ulti probably. Nope, decides not to throw his ulti, but he will be taking a little bit more damage. Stun coming up from Alchemist. Alchemist will be taking down the easy kill on top of Exodius. Meanwhile, Treant Protector around the backside. Ardip will be going down. Alchemist just casually slapping him in the face. Maelstrom up on Alchemist. I really like to see the fact that Alchemist is not just going straight up glass cannon like we saw last time. I don't remember if that was Corey or whoever it was, but Alchemist decided to build a Mask of Madness, and I was trying to figure out the logic behind building a Mask of Madness, because that makes Alchemist more vulnerable than he needs to be. Mask of Madness increases your attack speed, sure, but Alchemist gets crazy attack speed increase from both levels and items that he normally builds, which is usually a Melnir. Melnir, AC, plus other things. Anyway, enough of my rambling, I'm here to cast, not here to give you guys too much information on technicalities, even though that's part of casting. It's still able to dodge the arrow coming up from Mirana. The arrow does hit his top of creep. Meanwhile, Ardip will be going down. Antimate's blinking and he wants to go full man mode. Tries to go for ulti as well, but it does miss. And we got the Lich ulti bouncing around. GG thrown out by Antimates. Lich ulti still bouncing. Look at it go. That's totally Wish Doctor was saying. Wish Doctor would approve. GG's thrown out all around the map. GG well played and GG indeed. Rewind war promptly handled by Stay Free in this first match. Stay Free definitely won that very what's the word? There's a word here. So hold on. Convincingly, there you go. They won this very convincingly. Dear Jesus, I'm so bad with words. Anyway, my name is Cool Blue. I brought you guys this cast. There's another match coming up after this. There's at least one more match. It could go to round 3. We'll see what Rewind do decide to do in the next match. But Stay Free definitely coming out very strong in this first match that they're playing against Rewind. This is not the first match of the day, but you know what I mean. Anyway. I also got to show you guys the brackets. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the brackets really fast before everybody starts complaining the fact that I'm not there, because I am the caster for this series. So brackets come up. And we are actually over, wrong tab. We're actually over here, Rewind, we're down here, but Rewind's playing Stay Free, so they're actually over here at E2. Let me see if I refresh. Will that change it? Oh look, Hollywood Magic, heck yeah. We got Rewind versus Stay Free. We're watching this match right here, which is the round of 5. This is one of the other ones. This is the semifinals actually. The finals will be played at some later date. But anyway, all that aside, let me go and end it there so I can jump into the next game. Hope you guys enjoy the cast. I'll see you guys whenever.